All right, guys, we just finished up on Nick's Honda, so now we're gonna check out this blue machine of Mr. Blaze himself.
The suspension is very stiff.
Okay.
That's the way I like it. So just
so if it's too stiff, I just need to go faster.
Yeah.
Okay. So
don't be afraid to like overshoot jumps by like 100 feet.
Okay. What year? Obviously the suspension. Anything else done to it?
No.
And it's a
17. Fresh out the crate. I already broke it in. Did the first oil change, air filter, and that's about it.
And what does it have? Maybe like 5 hours, if that.
If that.
If that.
Yeah.
So
you can hammer it.
Right on, Blaze. Appreciate it, man. Go see what this is all about. Get it. Poor Tony, you're like, you can ride my bike and I ride every other bike except for yours.
It's like, no, I don't want to. It's not special.
Alright guys, so now we're on Blaze's 17 Yamaha 450. Right off the bat, the bar bend is a ton lower than Nick's, which would be expected. Nick's is pretty high, but oh, Trevor got his bike running, that's cool. The bars feel more in your lap. The levers are a lot higher. Yeah, we'll see what this is all about. Right off the bat, everyone knows that Yamahas are pretty wide in the front here, and you can definitely feel it on this, right where your knees sit on the radiator shrouds here. Pretty pretty wide, and I think it actually exemplifies it with how low the bars are. It feels like you have your legs really wide, and then your hands sit on right on top of your legs. Kind of interesting, but just the ergonomics of the bike with this bar bend on it. And this might even be the stock bar bend. I'll have to ask Blaze when we get back, but I feel like the throttle has a little bit of play in it. Like, it rolls a little bit. I don't know, maybe not. Voice crack right there, but it kind of feels like the throttle, I don't know, like you can roll it more than you'd think. It takes a little bit more, like it jiggles in my hand as I'm riding, though the throttle feels like it's kind of I'm going like this, even though I'm just coasting into a corner and no power is being applied. Just like I've said about the Yamaha 250s, I do not like how they sound with that airbox up front here. You can definitely hear a different note of the bike, and obviously it's not what I'm used to. And I don't know, it's just a different noise that I don't know, I'm just not used to it. I don't really like it is all. But I know that's a very petty thing. With the bars down so low, it feels like a very small bike. It actually almost feels like it hurts my back to like reach down and grab the bars. Like I'm like riding hunchback almost. Obviously not the fastest one through that corner. I'm gonna pull over here and let this dude go by, hopefully. Not trying to race anyone on someone else's bike. Bike tracked extremely well through there. That left-hander before the finish line jump, super well. Like it was, the back end was sliding and the front end just stayed true to where I wanted it to go. Take this inside, pop the triple here. almost feel like where the bars are, it's making me want to ride the bike further back, which is making me not corner as well, because I'm sitting further back, so that I'm not like reaching for the bars out front. Or like if I was sitting up closer, I feel like the bars would be too much in my lap, so I'm sitting further back to keep them out. But then in the corners, the front end doesn't want to bite like it should. Dang, IMI is not a good track for me to ride other people's bikes. Just keep having these little hiccups. Just like with Nick's Honda, it has a ton of bottom end power. You can really roll these corners. And when you get on the power, it's definitely there. It's definitely there to be used. There and ready to be used. All right, I'm gonna come up short on this on purpose because this corner is kind of hard to make. Before the triple is so sweet. No matter what bike you're on, it's sweet. I keep dabbing my feet, which is really throwing me off. I need to keep them up higher in these corners. Pretty damn slow through these. That one was a little better. Kind of pushed the front end there, it's sketchy. All right, tearing up my hands, but I've also been riding all day, so bike just feels heavy. Feels like it has a lot of power, obviously it does. But it's just very, very heavy, very wide. Has a lot of power, heavy and wide. That's how I feel. What was that?
How you like that Yamaha?
It's pretty sweet, man. It's real. I mean, everyone says it, but it's real wide and it's heavy, but it has power for days.
It looks good, man. I like the new bike.
But yeah, it's sweet for sure.
Jumping the triple and shit.
Yeah, dude, it felt fine, man.
What do you think of the suspension? Would you change anything on it?
I mean, like you said, you like it stiff. It's probably too stiff for how I would run it personally, but also I'm a little bitch boy too, so.
I just like
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Blaze, thanks again for letting me ride it, man. I struggled on it, I won't lie, but also going from Nick's bike, he has like really high bars, so they're really up high. These ones are even lower than mine, so they're like in your lap. So when I'm in the corners, I don't sit up too far on the tank because then they feel like right here. Right. So then I don't get the bite in the front end because I'm sitting too far back, you know?
I have to keep telling myself to sit up here.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I like it though. Just
it's different now.
It's definitely different. Definitely different.